Hey y'all, welcome to Crochet Wonderland, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make one of the most popular crochet scrunchies, a Ruffle Scrunchie. And as you know, July 4th is coming up, so I'm doing a July 4th edition with the colors of red, white, and blue. So, but you can do any colors you want, and you don't even have to do 3 colors, you can just do 1 color. That's a normal thing. But I'm going to use these because July 4th is coming up to show you an example. Let's talk about materials and abbreviations. Let's get started. I got my red yarn here. Remember, you could have done any order you wanted. And now we're going to start off by making a slip knot. And I'm going to show you the easy way that uses less yarn. You're going to just press your hook in the yarn, and then you twist it so it forms a loop like that, and then you're going to yarn over, turn your hook to the left and pull through, and then there you go. You made your slip knot. Make sure your loop is a little big, because the next step is to take your hook out of the loop, put it aside. Now insert your hook in the rubber band, and now take your loop and pull it through like that. Now you're going to chain 1, and to do that, yarn over, turn it to the left, and pull through. And I'm just doing that so we can get a proper grip on our scrunchie. There we go. You always have to turn your left when you hook you always have to turn your hook to the left when you're pulling through, because that's just the way your hook can pull through the yarn in loops. So now we're going to make as many single crochets that fit into the rubber band. And to make a single crochet, you're going to insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through both loops like that. Let me show you again. Insert, yarn over, pull through, and now you have 2 loops on your hook. Now yarn over, pull through both. Now I'm going to insert my stitch marker if you're using one. Let me show you again. Insert, yarn over, pull through, 2 loops on my hook, and yarn over, pull through both. And just do that until the end, and you can do as many single crochets that fit. Also, I suggest to crochet with the yarn tail. Almost done. Now I finished, and I'm on my last stitch. It can be kind of hard to get used to on your first few single crochets, but then you're going to get used to it really easily. There we go. And now, since I finished my last stitch, we're going to color change. Let's take our loop, put it up like this, cut the yarn in front of our loop, and go like that. And now insert your hook in the loop like this, and just pull it outwards. And now you see this loop, it's like this little V stitch. When you insert it, that's the top loop of that. And you're going to insert in this loop and that loop. So it looks like that. And then you're going to pull your next yarn through like that. And then the first stitch, we're going to make a slip stitch. And to make a slip stitch, you're going to insert, yarn over, turn it to the left, and pull through all loops like that. There we go. And now in the starting of this round, in the first stitch, we're going to make a special standing stitch. And to do that, you're going to make a single crochet, and this loop again, this one, you are going to insert in that loop. Let me show you. Like this one. And to make another single crochet. Like that. You can do 3 of them or 2 of them. Since my yarn is thick, that's what I'm going to do. And now in every single stitch, the pattern for this row is going to make 3 double crochets in every single stitch. So let me show you. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, 2 loops on your hook, and yarn over, pull through both loops. And you have to insert in the same stitch again. And our special standing stitch will count as one stitch, in case you didn't know, because it's easier than chain 2, but you can always do chain 2 or 3. And now let's make our third double crochet. Let me show you. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, turn your hook to left, pull through 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. There we go. Let me show you again. The next stitch now, we make 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and our third one. And you just repeat that pattern until the end so it gets that ruffly texture that goes so viral. Guys, look, it's already ruffling. It looks so nice. Okay, now I'm on my last stitch. 1 double crochet, second double crochet, and third double crochet. There we go. See, this is how it's looking. And now before we slip stitch, we're going to change colors if you're doing July 4th edition. And now make your loop big, cut out the yarn in front, and now put your hook in the loop and pull it outwards like that. And now in the 2 vertical bars of the double crochet. And if it's easier for you to do it before your last yarn over, just pull it through. I'll show you. There we go. And now take your stitch marker off if you're using one. Insert, yarn over, pull through. Oops. There we go. We finished our second round. Now let's go ahead and make our special standing stitch. Single crochet. And then in this bar, insert, make your second single crochet. And now place your stitch marker. There we go. Now for our last round, we're going to be doing, you can do 2 double crochets in each stitch, or you can do 3 double crochets. It's your choice, but I'm going to be doing 2 double crochets. So just an increase in every stitch, basically. See, like that. But you can always do 3 double crochets. It'll become extra ruffly if you do 3 double crochets. I'm going to do 2 double crochets to make it a simple, nice, ruffly. Here we go. It's curling up very nicely, as you can see. Halfway done. Almost done. Here you go. I'm on my last stitch. At this point, you guys are like double crochet experts now. And this is our last row. You can make it as much bigger as you want and much wider and longer. But I'm going to stop here. And now in our stitch, we're going to insert, yarn over, and pull through our loops. And there's our beautiful scrunchie. And now we're going to chain 1 and fasten off. There we go. And now you can just pull your yarn through. And now you can just tie a few yarns and we'll be back. And that's how, with a little bit of other July 4th magic, you get a beautiful ruffly scrunchie. Super fun, easy, and beautiful, and very ruffly for sure. So thank you for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and have a good 4th of July.